Locally, once again, with meteorologist Michelle Boss. Safe to say it'll be nice weather out there to go look at the plants. Probably a little warm, though.
Yeah, hopefully your plants aren't wilting out there from all the
no
heat.
kidding. Or yourself.
Yeah, or yourself. Make sure to give them plenty of water. Of course, your lawn's probably struggling this time of year as well. We've got an extended heat wave on the way. I'm not sure if we have a live look outside. If so, yes, we do. Yeah, Coeur d'Alene Lake, any body of water actually would be a great place to head this weekend just to find ways to keep cool. We are under our weather impact alert, basically for this extended heat wave, because we've had some hot temperatures early in the season. They've lasted a couple of days. We're looking at about 5 solid days of temperatures 10 to as much as 20 degrees above normal. Highs are going to range from the mid-90s across far eastern Washington and North Idaho into the low 100s across central Washington. Out there right now, we are warmer than we were at this time yesterday, sitting at 88 degrees, a little bit breezier than yesterday as expected. North-northeast winds at about 12 miles per hour. Of course, it is still very dry out there. So heat advisories go into effect tomorrow for the Spokane and Coeur d'Alene area. Extreme heat warnings across central Washington, and that's going to last through Wednesday. So that is 5 solid days of very hot weather. We might see this heat more typically in late July and early August, but here we are at the end of August, so kind of getting a very late heat wave and an extended one. So we'll be in the 90s well into next week. No significant chance of rain until late next week. The models are a little bit more ambiguous at what's going to happen once this heat wave breaks. And that would be Wednesday night into Thursday and then next Friday. But for the short term, if you want to head out to the lake and cool off, 93 degrees in Coeur d'Alene tomorrow, mostly sunny skies, water temperatures in the low 70s, and should see a continuation of those northeast breezes at 5 to 15 miles per hour. All right, here's a look at the weather or the temperature trend for the next 7 days. What we do know for sure, hot, hot, hot the next 5 days. So through at least Wednesday, we are looking at temperatures well into the 90s. It looks like that heat wave will break sometimes Wednesday night into Thursday and then into Friday, but some computer models are giving us a more substantial cool down. Others are saying, okay, we'll give you a little bit of relief, but may just bump right back into the 90s. So we're still kind of keeping an eye on the changes for late next week. But for the next 5 days, it is going to be hot and it's going to be dry. The weather pattern that we're under features a big upper level ridge of high pressure across the northwest. We also have the Four Corners high there in the monsoon season. So lots of moisture down there. Sometimes it bubbles up into our region, but right now, it's all being shunted off to the east. So no major changes to this weather pattern anytime soon. That does keep us hot and dry. So pretty easy to kind of fast forward through Future Tracker here. We had blue skies today. May see a few more clouds tomorrow and Sunday, but basically that would be mostly sunny to partly cloudy. Really not a huge difference from what we're seeing today. And that, again, is for Saturday and Sunday. Either way, no rain associated with any of those clouds. So looking at high temperatures for tomorrow, as we kind of roll through the next 24 hours, we're looking at low 90s across far eastern Washington and North Idaho, but seeing middle and upper 90s as you get into central Washington and right around 100 degrees out in the Tri-Cities. Looking at temperatures to peak on Monday and Tuesday. So again, this is not the hottest we're going to be. We'll likely see even warmer on Monday and Tuesday before we see that heat wave break later next week with partly cloudy skies, maybe models hinting maybe we could see some rain towards the end of next week, but we'll have to get a little bit closer before we can be more sure.